Okay guys, so chapstick's on, hand lotion is on. I feel less crusty and old. So welcome back to Twisted Stitches. My name is Tammy. How is everybody doing today? Today is Friday, December 18th. 1 week. 1 week, guys and girls, till, well, 6 days till the big man comes, right? Yep. Anyway, so if you're new to my channel, I do see I've gotten a few subscribers, and thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys being here. Just to kind of clarify this and get this right off the burner, right off the bat. 9 times out of 10, I am like, sorry about the lighting. 9 times out of 10, this lighting's gonna drive me nuts. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have a shadow. I'll figure it out eventually. Back to my story. 9 times out of 10, when you guys ask me questions or put a comment in my comment section, usually I respond within a few days, whether I usually respond to everybody, something, you know? So if you're new and you've wrote a comment on one of my videos lately in the last like couple of weeks, and I haven't responded, or maybe I just put a heart there, I am way behind on my comments right now because, and this is not normal for me because normally I do a weekly podcast. Fridays are my podcasts. Once in a while, here and there, I'll throw in something that is important or relevant or something, or a tutorial or something, but 9 times out of 10, I'm on here once a week. So usually it's not a problem for me to come back and respond to you guys. I have almost a week. I have a few days to respond to you guys. But during Christmas, I wasn't doing Vlogmas. I mean, you could call it Vlogmas because I'm on here basically every day. I've been pretty good with it. I've missed a couple of days where I had to double up another day, blah, blah, blah. But basically, this whole December so far, I've been on here every day doing the Felicity Yarn Studio Christmas Advent unboxing. So when I started this podcast last year, I was very into how do I learn. I wanted to learn how to edit videos. I wanted to learn the best lighting, the best way to do things. I really wanted to do a good podcast. I didn't want it to just be like, I wanted to be real, you know what I'm saying? But like, if I have moments that I'm in the middle of talking to you guys and I get, you know, a CRS moment or a brain fart moment, and I go off into Neverland trying to think of what I was going to say next, I wanted to be able to cut those pieces out. Or if I'm talking and spittle comes flying out of my mouth, which happens, we all know this happens, or I'm talking and my tongue gets super twisted to where it didn't even make sense, I don't even know what I said, I like to cut those parts out and fix it. So I worked really hard over probably about 3 to 4 months after I started this podcast, learning how to do cut and splice iMovie and stuff like that, and how to upload it. And I've been very proud of that. I enjoy doing it. I like doing it. That is the reason why I'm taking a long time to get around to this. That's why it has been so hard for me to respond to comments and stuff, is because I'm making a video every day and it's for the unboxing. Now, 9 times out of 10, it's not real bad. I'll know exactly what I want to say and it comes out pretty smooth, but sometimes it's not too smooth. Plus I still have to, regardless, I still have to upload it from my phone to my computer to put it into iMovie. And then from iMovie, you know, put in the little, you know, the beginning trailer or whatever like that. And then from there, it's got to go into the YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And I have to wait for it and put all my stuff in like everybody does. That part everybody has to do to a point. I try to make my videos look okay, you know, better than whatever. I don't want them to look just totally like, you know, whatever. So anyway, that's why if you are new here and you're like, wow, this I'm new here and she can't even say hi to me. First of all, if I've hearted your comment, I have read it. Some of them I have read quickly while I'm riding around or I'm busy or I'm at my daughter's or something, and I may not have hearted it, but I am reading them and I will get back. And I mean, even if it's just a heart and maybe a thanks for something. If you ask me a question, I try to make sure I put a response in there, but I have been very, very busy. So I hope y'all can understand that. And for those of you who are new, just ask some of my people who've been with me forever and ever. They'll tell you I respond. I always respond. I mean, I'm pretty good with it. It's just, it's been hectic this month with the everyday videos. So please forgive me for that. I don't mean, I'm not ignoring you, and I'm not, you know, I don't got my nose up in the air or anything like that. It's just, you know, I wanted to put that out in the open first, just first and foremost. Second thing I want to talk about right before we do all this is the lighting. I'm really sorry. Now, first of all, I kind of like being back a little bit further, closer to my little setup here than when I had put it. The room is long like this. I have it set up long this way. And because I have a window straight ahead of me. And it was good. It was good for lighting. I'm not going to complain. I have an overhead light over the desk over there, and the window helped bring in some natural light. But as the winter months have come, I'm just not getting as much light, and I don't have as much time in the day to have the light. So I was thinking to myself, plus sometimes things get blown out. Like I would hold up a yarn and it would get blown out. And so the one thing that I have to show you guys, it is an early Christmas present. Tom bought this for me, but he bought me this setup right here so I can film, and I have a ring light. So I actually have a ring light. Now, the ring light is not casting the shadow. I felt as if when I put on my light over my desk area where I usually sat, I sat a little bit further forward than we are now. And then I would have that light on, and then my camera was right underneath the light. So it just made everything nice and bright. And then, but when I turn that light on, because it's like one of those shop lights and it hangs, it was casting a shadow from the edge of the shop light. So it was catching out. So this shadow that you're seeing, I was trying to find a way to brighten it up a little bit, because I have my overhead, just my room light on, but it's not real bright or anything like that. So I was trying to brighten it up a little bit. So I took one of these, I have like these clamp lights. That's what I started with, was clamp lights. I used to put a clamp light here and a clamp light here, and I put them towards my face in order to get enough light so I didn't look like I was sitting in the dark. And then if I did show you a color, you were able to see it, you know? So I still have these clamp lights. They work good, except I don't know where to position it. If I position it back here, the ring light casts a shadow. So you'll see a shadow of a ring light. And then if I put it over here, it seems to be, I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's my next thing, is figuring out lighting. That's the next thing I'm gonna have to look up and research after Christmas, after I'm done with all this Advent stuff, because that'll be the next thing. So if it's bothering you, I'm really sorry, but I'm trying to get a little bit extra light in here. It's in the afternoon, Friday, but it's starting to get dark already. It's just the nature of winter here in Florida, and the nature of winter in, I think, most of the United States of America. It just starts getting dark very early, and even if it's light outside or a bright day, it still just doesn't seem to get into the windows like in the summertime it does. So anyway, that was a lot of explaining. That was a lot of stuff going on, but I just wanted to talk to you guys just real quick about all that stuff. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is, well, first, I'm just gonna admit I have one, I will call it a finished object, because in essence it's a finished object. Okay, so yeah, so we're just going to call it a finished object. I have not worked on anything else. I did not do any more Christmas ornaments. I haven't worked on my granddaughter's blanket. I didn't work on my closet UFO whip this week. It has been, like I said, every day I'm putting up a video. Now we have one more week of me putting up a video every day, and I enjoy it. Believe me, I enjoy it, but my crochet and knitting is really been on a back burner with this, because I mean, I put these videos up and I do have to do other things, you know. I mean, I do have to go shopping, do the dishes, cook dinner, take care of my dogs, take the dogs for a walk, and Today, after I'm done videotaping, this isn't going to go up until later. I'm hoping it gets up before midnight tonight. I'm just letting y'all know that. So if you don't see me until super early Saturday morning or really, really late Friday the 18th today, really, really late, that's just because my daughter who works nights is off and I'm going to see my granddaughter, the 2-year-old Riley. I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks because Tom's friends, he had a couple of friends that came down with COVID towards the end of November. And they called and said, hey, look, this is what's going on. We think we may have COVID. We are staying home, blah, blah, blah. We were in the general vicinity of where they were. So both of us decided we were not going to take any chances. We did not see grandkids, and especially did not go to see my 2-year-old granddaughter. And today will be over 18 days, and knock on wood, Tom and I have both been symptom free. So I'm thinking we're good. So I don't think we caught anything. There's a possibility that maybe we are kind of immune to it because we may have already had it. So today has been, whoa, crazy. So I woke up this morning. I quickly did an unboxing for today's Advent for the 18th. I haven't put it up yet, so it probably won't go up until later too. So I want to tell you guys about a few things that I've got going on coming up like really, really soon. First of all, I have today's Advent that I'll be putting up. I have unboxing for a yarn of the month for Mason Creations yarns. I've filmed that, but I haven't had a chance to get it up. I have for Ditastic yarns for November. The Mason Creations was December. Ditastic is November's. I have the Knit Crate just came today. I went to my post office and Knit Crate was there. So I have Knit Crate that I have to do, but that's probably going to be maybe Sunday or Monday. And what else? Oh, and today I picked up my box from my Secret Santa because I was part of the Secret Santa that Reggie at J Hook Crochet was doing. So I picked that up today. So at some time, hopefully I'll be getting that video up, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. So I know you're seeing a lot of me lately, and so you're going to have my podcast, you're going to have my Advent coming up, and that will be today. I probably tried to split up some more. Maybe I'll do the Mason's Creations. I'll put that up on Saturday with December 19th for Saturday's opening for the 19th. So that'll be 2 for Saturday. And then Sunday, I will have the Advent for the 20th day that I'll be doing. And maybe I'll put up the Ditastic, or maybe I'll put up the Secret Santa. So I'm trying to split it up a little bit so you guys don't come on and see that Twisted Stitches has 5 videos in one day to watch. I'm trying to break it up a little bit. It's a little bit hectic, like I said, because of the everyday unboxing. So please bear with me. Things will calm down. Things will smooth out. Another announcement that I have is I have decided that for the Advent, the very last day is Christmas Day, that I have hold on, I will show you guys. Hold on. For the very last day, for December 25th, this is my last Advent unboxing and unwrapping. See, I haven't opened it. It's here. It's here. So what I have decided to do is Christmas Day, we usually get up early in the morning and we go to a restaurant, which I think I told you guys on Thanksgiving, we did the same thing. Thanksgiving, we went to this restaurant, and this is a restaurant in what's called Lake Panaskowski. I think that's how you say it. Lake Panaskowski, Florida. And so we take the ride on our motorcycles, usually out there, and they have from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, they have Christmas dinner. So we do that. I mean, it's fun, gives us out of the house a little bit, gets us a little fresh air. We go do that, and then we go see our youngest granddaughter, and then our day's over with. So all that, I know I talk too much, right? So what I plan on doing is I'm going to get up super early on Christmas morning, and you're gonna see me in all my morning glory. So on Christmas Day, I'm gonna get up early, I'm gonna go grab my tea, and I'm gonna come in here and turn on this, and I'm gonna be sitting here in my robe and my jammies and with my morning hair and my morning breath, and we're gonna open up the 25th day together. And that's also gonna be my podcast, okay guys? So next Friday, I won't be doing like a regular podcast. It's not going to be very long, probably 5, 6, 7 minutes. Well, if I can shut up long enough to do it. You know me, I'm a chatterbox. I can't help it. So that's my plans for Christmas. I do want to be here with you guys for Christmas morning. So I hope you will watch the video, maybe hang out with me for a little bit Christmas morning. And if not, Christmas day, Christmas later, Christmas night, the next day, whatever. But I'll be doing that Christmas. So that's going to be my unboxing and podcast all in one. I'm not going to do a regular podcast next week. Okay, guys? So I wanted to just give you that piece of information. And I'm talking super fast because I need to get a lot in. Look, I wanted to show you guys. Yes, I am a fiber arts channel. Yes, I talk about crochet and a little bit of knitting and things like that. But I also talk about things that have happened, you know, during the week. I have been crazy busy. You all know that. Everybody's been crazy busy. It's silly season, right? So I had these here, okay? So we have gingerbread granola bars. These are soft, like chewy granola bars. And peppermint chocolate chip, which this I've never tried, granola bars. And these are Sunbelt. They're like a generic, I think they're generic. Anyway, last year at my Walmart, in the center aisle display, these, the gingerbread ones, were sitting like, you know, oh, by me. It was like right around Thanksgiving time or something like that. And I grabbed a box. So I was like, they might be all right. You know, they might taste good, whatever. I grabbed a box, brought them home. I think the next day I had one. Oh my goodness, I loved the taste of these. First, I like granola. I like the taste of granola. So if you don't like the taste of granola, don't just mute me for a minute. Anyway, so I grabbed, you know, I had grabbed the box. We tried it. They were delicious. Loved them. Went back the next day because I figured I'd buy a couple boxes because they're limited editions. They're only for the winter time. They were gone from the store. So this year, I don't know if y'all had noticed, but this year, like anything that's been holiday type snack things or something is not really making it to the shelves. Like for an example, Little Debbie pumpkin cookie things, right before, or right like in the middle of September, right before Halloween time, they put out these, they're called Pumpkin Delights, I think. I think. They're just like little pumpkin cookies, soft, chewy, with a little pumpkin center in them. They're delicious. I love them, but they only come out once a year. I couldn't find them anywhere. None of the stores around me had them. So I didn't get them this year, so I'm pretty bummed about that. So then this year, I went looking for these as soon as I started looking for these right around Halloween time. They weren't around. And then the people at Walmart were like, oh yeah, they should be here soon. You know, they knew what I was talking about. Never came in. No other store carries these. The only place I've found these Sunbelt brand is at Walmart. So up until about a little over a week ago, every time I went into Walmart, I looked for these. They weren't there. And there was no place for them, and nobody knew, and there was nobody. Everybody thought they weren't around. They were like, oh, I don't know. I haven't seen them, blah, blah, blah. No one's unpacked them, yada, yada. So what did I do? I started Googling. I was like, because I was like, I've got to get some kind of holiday snack that just makes me feel like a little bit of normal. So I went on and I Googled, where can I buy these, or where are they? So they had location thing said there was none anywhere in my area, which duh, I figured that one out. So the next thing I did was, can I buy them online? Well, guess what? You can buy these online. So just Google Sunbelt. If you're a person who likes gingerbread or even peppermint chocolate chip, and you like granola bars, and these are like the chewy ones, soft chewy, they're so yummy. I haven't tried the peppermint ones yet, so I'll let you know next week when I open up the thing. I'll tell you about these, if they're good or not. I'll do a quick yes, they're good, or no, they weren't that good. I only bought one box of these. So I went online and I bought them, and I bought up 4 boxes of the gingerbread. So I have them for after the holidays, And then I bought one of these. So you can buy them online. And if you purchase, I think it was over $20. Plus I had gotten a coupon. When you first go on, you tell them that you want the coupon thing and they'll email you a coupon for, was it 10% or 20% off? It was something like that. And I got some money off, and I just made sure in my cart that I had $20 worth of granola bar stuff or whatever. They have like granola bars and like cereal bars. So I threw a couple of boxes of cereal bars, and I threw, like I said, 4 of the gingerbread, 1 of the peppermint, and then I threw in a banana oat or something like that because I like banana. So I figured, why not? Anyway, so if you're looking for something like that, or if you bought it last year and you couldn't find it and you're in the same boat as me, just go on Sunbelt or Google Sunbelt or gingerbread, or Google, yeah, Sunbelt gingerbread granola bars, chewy granola bars. So if you want them, that was just letting you know, if you feel like you need something that's holiday and you're not finding it in the store, I found it. Some other things that I purchased. I just purchased these this morning. Like I said, I ran out the door and I was looking for things. The first thing I was looking for, and I'm going to have to buy it online, is the 1.5 millimeter hook, crochet hook for doing the thread work. Remember last week I showed you the little lucky pennies, and I told you that the hooks that Tom had gotten me were the boy hooks, and I wanted to find Clover hooks. I know Clover makes a hook for the steel hook. I know they make them. So I went online, I went on Amazon, and I found some, but before I ordered them, I decided to get a hold of my yarn shop, my local yarn shop near me. So at my local yarn shop, she thought she had them, but when I went there today, she did not, unfortunately. She had Susan Bates, but I didn't want a Susan Bates. I want a Clover one because I like the Clover hooks. But somebody, Jackie, we were talking, Jackie was talking to me about something, and I said to her, you know, just out of the blue, yeah, I really want to make a pair of knitted socks. I am really, that's one of the next things I want to do besides making a shawl and stuff. I definitely want to put a pair of socks on the knitting needles. And she was like, well, I want to see the progress of your socks. So I thought to myself, well, I need a set of knitting needles that has a long cable so I could do magic loop, because what I want to do is toe up 2 at a time, magic loop socks. They're going to be basic, nothing fancy, but I was like, I don't have the size needles and I don't have the long needles, because the set that I got, the Chiago set that I got, are the 4-inch ones. And I bought them so I could make like hats and cowls and stuff like that in the round. And I kind of liked the 4-inch, the smaller needles, but unfortunately, when you're making things like shawls and stuff, the bigger, longer needles are a little bit better. And of course, you need a longer cable. I think that set, the longest length I can get with the needles attached is 24 inches. So that's not that big, you know, I think the cable is only about that long total. That's my biggest cable. So I was like, I've got to get 40-inch cable so I can do the magic loop, blah, blah, blah. So at my yarn shop, they do sell Knitter's Pride zings, which I did pick up these. And I actually was going to pick up this Knitter's Pride zings in the size 2 with a 40-inch cable, because being a first-time sock knitter, I found these were the first set of knitting needles that I bought that were like metal, and I did hats. I have a set of these zings in 5.5 millimeter with a 16-inch cable to make hats, and that's what I first started. This damn shadowing. I'm sorry, guys. So that's what I first started knitting hats with, was this particular kind. Now, for a new knitter, I will tell you, they have a little bit of grip, so your stitches don't slide as easily. So it is nice in that sense, But if you're someone who's starting to get a little bit quicker or just a little bit more advanced or advanced beginner, they're kind of bad because they stick and things move a little slower. But I did, because I've not worked a magic loop. I don't know, like, I know how to do it, but I've not done it. You know, I've seen the videos. I am going to practice magic loop with these bigger ones. I figured I'd throw a DK acrylic yarn on here and play around with making a magic loop. Maybe I'll make a hat and use the magic loop, so I have the idea of how to do that. So I grabbed these while I was at my yarn shop, but I did grab a thing of Chiagu, the red lace, and these are size 2, which is, what, 2 point, oh my goodness, I ain't gonna be able to see that. 2.75 millimeters. So this is size 2, 2.75 millimeter Chiagu knitting needles, but they are the 40-inch cable, and I know these cables are very flexible, so I think the magic loop will be great with these. It looks like a nice thin cable too. So yes, Jackie, I told you after Christmas or the beginning of the year, I am going to put a set on. Please, knitter, the knitting gods, be with me so I can do this and they don't look horrible. I did buy them, so I am doing this. I am going to be doing that. This will be after the first of the year. This I'm going to start playing with sometime after Christmas just to get a feel of it. And then I'll put my first pair on right after the first of the year. So that'll be something we'll be talking about. Hopefully it won't take me forever to do it, but anyway. So now I'd love to share a few cards with you. I have not had a chance to open them. They came in the mail. Like I said, I just got home. Just got home about 10 minutes ago. So I have a card, and this one comes all the way from Germany. This is from Reggie at J Hook Crochet. Thank you, Reggie. Oh, by the way, Reggie, I sent you one out, and I hope it gets there on time. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to get to you. I sent it out last week, so hopefully you'll get it before Christmas. If not, you'll have it, and you can just think about Christmas all over again. Oh, let's see. It says, oh, it's in German. She's always trying. Oh, and look at it. It has some more teas in it. Thank you so much. I love these teas. They're good, by the way. And this one is the classic chai. And that was the first one I drank. And it tastes so good. It smells so good. You guys, we need smell-o-vision. You can smell it. Smell it. It smells so good. Smell that. Oh my God. It smells so good. I like chai. And this one is citrus and I think ginger. I drank this. I don't remember when I drank it, but it was good too. Yummy. Thank you, hun. Thank you so much. I love it. Okay, so here is the front of the, I don't want this to reflect. Here's the front. And see, how do you guys not have your ring lights not reflect? So I can't figure out how to do that yet. Oh, that's not bad right there. So this is what it says. So can we just kind of assume it says Merry Christmas? Let's see. It says Freundlich Weihnachten. Freundlich Weihnachten. And if I didn't say that right, y'all can laugh. That's fine. That's okay. Laugh at me. I speak American. I didn't go to high school, so I didn't take languages. And in college, I didn't have to take language. Okay, dear Tammie, holiday season. So in the inside, it's in English. So thank you, Reggie. I love it. I love it. I will look at this later. I am going to hang it, but I do want to have a chance to read the letters. And usually I try to open it ahead of time and read. So, you know, whatever. So I hope you guys can appreciate that. I will have it up. So when I do, you guys will see it and I'll make sure to point it out. I love it. Thank you. It will go up on my wall. Right now I'm going to set it right here. Can you see that? There we go. And I got a card from, oh, this is so cute. It says, Away in a Manger. This is a cute little, oh, come on. There we go. Away in a manger. Thank you, Carla. This is from, I don't want to show the address. Sorry. This is from Carla Castro. She always, see, ask her. Ask her. I usually respond, so I hope y'all can. I usually respond, so Carla knows. Carla knows. I talk to her a lot. I leave comments for her often. So, Carla, I hope you know I've just been like mad busy, okay? So, tell them, let them know. Thank you so much. I love it. It is going to go up on my wall. I promise. Thank you, hun. Thank you so much. But like I said, I want to have a chance to look at it a little bit better and read it. And this one comes from, says Christmas Blessings. And this one is from Cindy Moulter. This one comes from Cindy Moulter, and Cindy has a channel. I will link her channel. Reggie has a channel. I'll link her channel also. Thank you so much, Cindy. I love it. I love it. It will be up on my wall. I hope you guys can see those. If not, I will fix things. I will make things work. I will fix this. Don't worry. I got this. Okay, so I had, is that all I had to show you? No, I have one more thing to show you real quick. So technically, we'll call it a finished object. I know it's not. I know it's not finished. So you can at me. That's fine. So I did it. I finished up this, kind of finished. I did the scarf that I made for Tom's friend. So let me see. Oh my goodness, I gotta go back here. See, goes all the way down to here. It goes down to, I can't back up. That's the only problem I have, is not being far enough away. Let me see if I can back up a little bit more and show you guys. It goes all the way to here. It goes right below my waistline. So that's a good size scarf. It's made out of this bulky 6 out of the Hometown by Lion Brand yarn. I think it came out nice. The only thing that I was going to do, but I am going to actually, I will do it right here in front of you guys. So what I was doing, my idea at first was, after I got done doing this part, this is all done in half double crochet. And then I have 5 half double crochet rows, 1 in gold, then 3, and then 1, and then the rest is black. And then I did the same on this side when I got to this side. I just reversed the pattern, yada, yada. So what, in my head, I was like, wouldn't it look really cool to put this gold color all the way around the edge of the scarf, trim it in this. But what I didn't want to do at the time, which I don't know why, I was going to do a single crochet, but I decided, no, I'm going to do slip stitch because that'll be a little bit neater. But first of all, number one, it's not really that neat. I don't really like the way this is coming out. See how it's kind of wonky? Number two, when I put in the slip stitch, that all of a sudden made it where it's not reversible anymore, because this side has the slip stitches, and then on the other side, that's all you see is like the stitching, like it looks like a hemline, So guess what I'm going to do? So it will be finished sometime tonight, but it is getting frogged, and I am going to put in, instead of this, I'm going to put a row of single crochet all the way around, because I do like this look. Don't you guys? What do you think? You like the gold around it like that? I think that looks nice, but it definitely needs to be a single crochet because it'll look neater. So there we are. I'm back to the beginning. It is going to be single crochet all the way around. I just want to clean up the edges, and I want it to look a little bit neater. And like I said, the slip stitching was not working. So this is made out of Lion Brand Hometown. This black color was called South Dakota. And this color here, which is gold, was called, the gold is called Madison Mustard. And it is a perfect gold color. I really should have thought about this When I grabbed this yarn, I was like, I want a bulky yarn to make this scarf because I want this scarf to move quickly. And yes, it did. It moved pretty quickly because the last time I showed this to you last week, I had just finished up to right about here. I had about this much of the scarf done. And basically, I finished this up in a matter of like just a few hours, really. Probably about a total of maybe 4 hours, you know, give or take. So that was about 4 hours. And then the row of single crochet going around, it'll probably take me, what, maybe an hour? I don't know. So anyway, yes, it moved quickly, but I forgot with the hometown. I made Tom's cardigan last year. I'll insert a picture right here. Now, it's going to blob to it. I can't do this. I think y'all know that. I don't know if it's just because of on the iMac, you can't do the insert picture thing. I don't know why. So I'll put up a picture right here of the cardigan, of Tom's cardigan. I made it with the hometown. And not only was it so difficult to work with, working with a large hook and the large yarn in that massive amount of a project, you know, a large, that was like a 5X cardigan. Also, I found out it like splits a lot. You know, this here, this yarn here, I don't know if you can see it. It just opens up and splits so easily. Now it's not going to do it right, but see how easily that just opens up. It's such a very loose S-spin yarn that it's just easily splits, and it is hard to hide tails in because it likes to split when you're hiding the tails. And not just split, it looks like for me, being someone who knows crochet, I could tell where I hid the yarn. You know what I'm saying? As compared to most of my projects, when I hide in my tails, I can't tell. This particular one, I was able to tell. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to work with this yarn anymore. I don't like it. It's like one of those yarns, like I said, it's split very easily. It was kind of a pain in the butt. Plus, it's slick. It's very slick. It's similar to Caron Simply Soft. But the deal is with Caron Simply Soft, if you're at the end of a row and you're changing out your yarns, you can put just a loose tie in it and it's not going anywhere. This being so thick, I put a loose tie in it and it unravels every single time. So like literally I was putting a very light knot in here before, and then what I did is I took the one part of the knot out, so that's all I had was a smooth tie, and then I really wove in the ends like extreme. I made sure I left a really long end, and I went down and up about 4 times just to make sure that it didn't start unraveling where I joined the 2 yarns, because it felt like it was just going to do it to me. In my mind, that's what was happening. So I made sure I really wove in the ends really like extreme end weaving in. Let's call it, we'll make a new sport for slippery splitty yarn, extreme end weaving. So that'll be a new sport for crocheters and knitters when you're working with this kind of yarn. So anyway, it is done though. I'm calling it done. It does look good though. It kind of looks good like this too though, don't it? I don't know. What do you think? Should I put that row of gold single crochet around it? You guys let me know in the comments. I will read them. So let me know. Should I do it? Yes, no, maybe. So I won't be showing this anymore. So this is it. This is what I have for this week. Sorry guys, that's it. That's all I got. I've been crazy busy. I told you about it. So let me wind this up onto here so I don't lose all this gold that I just frogged right in front of you guys. All of that. So you know I was serious. I'm doing something with that. I don't know what yet. So that's it, guys. That's everything. I think I showed you everything. Oh, and I was doing it with a 10mm hook. The yarn calls for 6.5. I think that that's way too small of a hook for that thick of a yarn. honestly. I think that you would have, like I said last week, you'll have a rug if you went with a 6.5. I would definitely probably do at least an 8 with this particular yarn. So if you have this hometown, Lion Brand hometown yarn, the 6 weight in your stash somewhere and you plan on working with it, I would just say, I recommend going with an 8mm. I went with 10 because I wanted mine really bulky, but I would suggest going with an 8mm. If you want to see what it feels like, work up a swatch with the 6.5 and then you can make a decision. But when you make the swatch, make it a good size. Make it a good, like, maybe 3 feet by 3 feet so you can really, you know, see how it moves and everything. Then you can make that decision if that's the density you want your project to be. And if not, definitely I would suggest an 8mm. Like I said, I went to 10mm. That was just me. And as you see, oh goodness, and I've just wrapped it all up, right? But as you see, look, I'm able to easily, it hangs, see? It's got a nice drape to it. It's heavy, it's got a good weight to it, but it's got a nice drape. It folds easily. See, I can fold it up on itself from here. It easily folds up on itself. It's not like heavy, see? You could tell just by like that, see? And it sits nicely on the neck. It is a nice warm, I'm not gonna deny that. When he gets this and if he wears it, I hope he does, he will be warm. It will keep his neck warm, his face warm, if he wears it when he's riding, because he rides a motorcycle, so he can wear it up like this. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope your weekday goes excellent. I hope you guys are ready for Christmas. If not, I hope it goes smoothly for you. Be careful out there. The traffic is horrendous. People are in a rush to go absolutely nowhere. Don't be in a rush. Take your time. You'll get there and you'll get there safe. Okay? You guys, I love you guys very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay creative, and I'll be talking to you guys really soon. Love you guys. Bye.